Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes, as always, to get them into the live. Meanwhile, give me just a second while I get some of the background noise concealed in the household. So, just one moment. I apologize. Just one moment, please. Thank you so much for waiting. How's everybody doing today? So far, so good. Can you believe today is Wednesday already? I cannot. A short bus pull up. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hey, Vern. Vern's Junk Closet. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hope everybody's having a good day. I did not. It rained today, so I didn't get a chance to go out and walk today. So I did a little at home exercise, but I didn't get to go out and walk. I was missing it too because like once you get used to it and it can't do it, it's kind of messed up. Let's get this stuff there. No, but every time I go walk, and I know from now on I will go live. The best thing ever. So I'll give them about 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to go and start the presentation. And thank you, Vern's Junk Closet, for stepping in. I appreciate you guys coming in. So I decided to change the topic. We were going to talk about vegan versus keto versus vegetarian. However, I wanted to make sure I had somebody on the panel. So I've spoken with a couple of the keto ladies that said that they would do the presentation with me. So I'm shooting for next Wednesday to do so. And before I said, I should have asked, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. Last week it was a big blow up about nobody can hear me after speaking for 20 minutes. So can you guys let me know if you can hear me, please? Thank you, Living Better. I appreciate it. The worst thing is to get through your presentation and have to start it all over again. That was bomber last week because I actually left out a few things that I have to recap, not last week, the other day. Thank you guys for letting me know. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am doing okay today, but I've got a headache that just will not let me be great. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the presentation. And if someone comes in, I'll leave it up and I'll be here monitoring to answer questions. But I know people are, working or have other things that they're trying to do. So I don't fault them for not coming in. Thank you, Short Bus. That was one of my questions because each and every week I try to find something different. But I think I like this one and just change the subtitle. So I'm glad you said that. So you just confirmed that for me. I will keep that. Thank you so much. And it's easy. So all I have to do is just push it in. Hey, Taylor, I know I was going to have you today. I'm so happy. So thank you for coming, Taylor. Thank you, Short Bus, for the confirmation because that's going to be it every Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And again, I'm going to not rush it, but I'm going to talk through this and get this done. And hopefully everybody will enjoy it and can answer some of the questions and just have some fun. I'm not trying to change anybody's behavior or anything. I just want everybody to know where I came from, what I've studied, what I've learned, and I don't want to tell anybody they have to be vegan or keto or vegetarian or they have to lose weight. That's not my job. So I just wanted to come out and tell you guys a little bit about what I've learned and what I've done because I've done a lot of research and I've had different platforms coming up that I can actually pinpoint and show facts on it, but I do not want to talk about that on the live stream because of the fact that most of the things that I talk about is going to be in my book when it is published. So I see 6 amazing content creators out there. So thank you, whether you're on the channel or in the bushes, I welcome everybody. So if you'd like to come down, you're welcome. And I appreciate it for the thumbs up. So what I'm talking about today is diet. And you see I have part 1. So this is going to be something that I'll go on and stay away from Popeye's chicken. Now, you know what? I would say that, but it's okay. It's in moderation. So as long as you don't eat it every week or every day, I think it'll be okay. So, just learn what, your body better than anybody else. Yes, I'm writing a book. I'm actually writing 2 books. And I have a fitness manual coming out too. My first book was done in my master's program and the school endorsed it. So we're just waiting for the okays and the sign off of everything. So that will be published as well. That one to me is more educational because it came through the school. But the other one is my personal life. So yeah, I'm writing a book and yeah, I don't always get to do it like I'm supposed to. So just to start, I want to give you a little intro, my disclaimer, of course. I have to get that first. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be happy to. So my disclaimer is I am not a doctor. And please seek the advice from your doctor prior to starting any food plans or fitness plans. Now I'm going to give you guys a little intro. And a lot of you probably heard this before, and I just want to see how far along we are with this because that's going to help me gauge how next week's conversation is going to go. So I'm going to do the introduction about dieting. Dieting has been in the atmosphere since 400 BC, and it continues to grab the attention of many consumers. What is a diet? A diet is a special type of foods that often restrict oneself from amounts and certain foods, all for many reasons, such as to lose weight, medical reasons, to get into an outfit, especially for special occasions such as weddings and proms. Now, my definition of a diet is a bad word in my opinion. Diet often sets people up for failure. So I'm going to give you some personal facts here. And it's all pertaining to me. My journey with weight loss. Many of you do not know that prior to me being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I topped the scale Hey, Jazzy Nicole, welcome. How are you? Short bus table of content. Not on this one. Woo, I struggled to get the slides that I got. So, my personal journey, so many of you guys don't know that I topped the scale at 300 pounds prior to me being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I actually have lost over 100 pounds, and I am still pushing to lose more because I know that I'm not where I need to be. So I was the one that was doing the yo-yo type of diets, and not the Miss Yo-Yo diet. No, but I was doing the yo-yo. I was a yo-yo diet person. So I did from taking pills to skipping meals to uh, doing those diets such as quick weight loss, or what is that one in the can? They sell it all the time. What is it called? Slim Fast. I did all of those type of diets, and it took, this all happened until I decided to take my life back. What all was involved with my weight gain was stress. I was dieting for the wrong reasons. First of all, I was drinking. Thank you. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. Thank you. So I did, like I said, stress. I did the drinking, work, business meetings, any excuse that I can get to take. Yes, the yo-yo diet. Yes, um, anything that I can have an excuse to eat. So, for instance, going out on business meetings, I would have an expense account. So I would find the best of the best. Hey, Marley December, welcome. Thank you for listening. So yes, I did every type of diet, and I had no problems with doing it because things seemed to be working. But hindsight 2020, it wasn't. So I did that. And then I will tell you, when I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I started a chapter, and most of us would sit down and talk and discuss things, and weight was always the biggest thing. And then we had a psychiatrist and a counselor to come in and talk to us. And the counselor gave me some information that I thought was very fulfilling. And then she asked us all to give her a reason why we thought that weight was so important. Now, many of us didn't say anything about um, health reasons or anything like that. My statement, and this is on my Instagram page, one of my Instagram pages, my thought behind it, just by seeing and observing other people, I saw people and I said, we are all thirsty for a label of being known as beautiful. Beauty is in your eyes, your smile, your heart, and most often your weight. But more importantly, beauty comes from within. And that statement spoke volume for me. And I posted that on my one of my Instagram pages because it made a lot of sense to me. We as humans, or as a particular, I don't want to say a particular race, but for a lot of people, we all thrive on being skinny. We look at TV and we look at the models and things like that, and we all think that we're supposed to be skinny, but we're not all built to be small. Some of us are meant to be heavy, some of us not so heavy, but it's just the thing that we see things on TV and we take it in the wrong manner. So that was my personal journey about my weight journey. And the rest of it will be in my book. So I have a question, and I want you guys to just give me a guess of how many popular diet plans do you guys know of, or that you think that you could see it? That you know, I'm sorry. How many diet plans do you think are out there in the market? Does anybody have a guess on how many weight loss plans or weight loss items are out there on the market? Not so much on the market. It can be something that you've heard of, that you've tried, or that somebody told you about. How many do you guys think were available? Exactly, Marley. You're exactly right. Some people, for me, as an example, I was small, very small, all the way up until I became an adult. And it's your bone structure that has a lot with your weight too. Hundreds, yeah, you're pretty close. Now, I will tell you off the top of my head, I called out 22 plus, 22 plus, and only three of the nine or more have worked well for me. Okay, Tiffany, you left one of. Oh, you did. You said you've tried nine. Okay, thank you for answering that, Tiffany. Thank you. Yeah, there's a total of. I counted 21, and I'm even embarrassed to tell y'all how many I tried. So as I tell you the ones that I came across, I'll say I tried it. I have a sweet tooth and a weakness for Chick-fil-A. Taylor, if I told you my weakness is chips, potato chips. Potato chips is my weakness. Candy bars are not so much, but chips is my weakness. Sweet tooth, I've got a workaround on the sweet tooth, and I will have a video coming out for that too. So I did the cabbage diet. I tried the cayenne pepper diet. I even tried the gross baby food diet. I tried quick weight loss. I tried the Mediterranean diet. I even tried the lemonade diet. Really? Slim fast, the cookie diet, Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers. Now, I tried Weight Watchers before they did the point system, and it worked pretty well. I also tried the juice diet. I tried the South Beach, but I could not get past it. So you see how these numbers are going up, right? I tried the blood type diet, and I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a secret about the blood type diet. And I think we talked about that maybe on Tiffany's live one night. So I'm going to put an asterisk by there so I can go back and tell you that. But there's hundreds. Oprah Winfrey diet, everything out there that they had available. Now, just before I get back on that, I will tell you the blood type diet. That is a diet that came out, oh gosh, probably back in the early 90s. And there was a doctor that, let's see, I tried two before I finally decided to go about my way. And I lost weight and kept it off until Dad got sick. I gained 15 pounds and now I'm working on losing them. See, you actually came to a conclusion, which was good for you, because most people don't see it. Now, in my instance, I saw that my clothes still fit me. So no matter what people told me, mainly my family, I wouldn't believe it. I would say, no, I'm not gaining weight. My clothes still fit. Okay, so being a person that know how to sew and you know clothing and you know things stretch, I did not want to hear it. So I was one of the people that when you wash your clothes, you lay on the bed and try and stretch them out. That was me. And I blamed it on the dryer. My clothes are still the same size. So yeah, that was me. So the blood type diet, though, it worked for some people, it didn't work for everybody. What I found out later, there was a particular doctor that does a scan of your body and tells you, because I didn't realize that my body could not digest spinach. So certain things that the blood type diet told me I could have, another researcher said I couldn't. So everything is trial and error. I'm just going to be honest with you. Just like Marley said, she tried hers. She didn't went on her own. And she's right about that. Everything that they tell you in books, they've had people to explore and they've had panel of people sitting there to see if it works and whatnot. But you definitely have to go out and figure it out on your own too. Because sometimes they'll tell you things and typically that's what they want you to, that's what's supposed to be right, but it doesn't always work because everybody's body is different. And see, yep, my body is allergenic and gluten. See, that's right. So it doesn't always work. And it's good to have that to actually monitor or taper your diet plan off of that. But I'm a process of elimination person, and I eliminate things. Jazzy Nicole, I did the banana and cottage. Girl, I couldn't have done that cottage cheese diet for nothing. That curdle milk, no ma'am. You were strong. How did it work for you? Did it work for you? And how long did you do it? That should be my first question. How long did you do it for? The blood type diet is interesting. Yes, it is interested, Tiffany. Yes, it is. And that's what I said. I had to do process of elimination. So I just started figuring out what was good for me and what wasn't good for me and how did I feel. That's why, guys, I recommend journaling for everything. Because if you eat something and you don't really think about it, and then later on or the next day you say, "Why am I feeling so sluggish?" or "Why did I wake up with a headache?" You don't know unless you journal it, because you can reflect back and then you say, "Okay, well, I ate spinach today." This is my instance. I ate spinach today, or I juiced up spinach, and I felt okay, but later on I didn't feel okay, and I brushed it off. And a week later or 2 or 3 days later, I eat it again. And I say, well, what did I eat that's identical to what I ate 3 days ago, because I'm feeling a little different. And that's how I do my process of elimination. But definitely, definitely, journaling helps a lot. Let's see. Taylor is the smart for life. The cookie diet. Yeah. Oh, Taylor, I'm sorry. I did not see your question. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be more alert. I see it now. I'm so sorry, Taylor. I'm trying to be more alert to the comments. So I do apologize. The cookie diet. Yes. And yeah, but some people, Marley, some people didn't do it that way because they didn't want to pay the cost. They thought that a cookie diet was just getting a certain type of cookie, eating it. And yeah, that was not cool. And Jazzy, did she answer the banana cottage cheese diet yet? No. Okay. So with that being said, yeah, it's just the way you have to journal and figure out how your body works for it with the items that you're eating. Because again, as it's been said and noted, we're all not the same. Our body structure is not the same. Our climate is not the same. Our family genetics are not the same. So all of that takes into consideration. And oh, by the way, this is not to tell people how to lose weight either. This is just me telling you guys different things that I found out over the years. Okay, the cottage cheese challenge. So I was able to stomach it. I did it for 2.5 weeks for 3 months. Oh my God, girl, you strong. You're strong. And were you consistent? And was it actually you were consistent with it? And did you do everything at the same time? You know, being competitive or being consistent counts for everything. Oh, okay. Yep, I see. Thank you for doing the numbers and spelling. Thank you. I can't do the cottage cheese at all. Me either, Marley. I'm telling you, I cannot. I tried it and I could not get past the first spoon. That's when they put all those nice, fabulous fruits in it with all that sugar. And I still couldn't do it. I still could not do it. So, guys, what I want to come to now is to let you know that I've counted 22 of the diets. That includes the keto, the Nutrisystem, the Weight Watchers, the quick weight loss, the ones that cost money, South Beach, and so on, veganism, so on and so forth, Mediterranean diet. I counted all the ones that I remember, and it was 22 plus. But this is a $72 billion market. That includes the foods for the diets. Ew, Tiffany, you enjoy cottage cheese. I still love you though. I just can't do it. I just couldn't do that. I tried. I couldn't. So yes, this is a $72 billion market in the United States. In the United States, guys, $72 billion. All of this is for buying certain types of food from these places like Nutrisystem and Quick Weight Loss and all these other places that selling them. There's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And why is this such a huge market? Because they tell them the story of it being something quick, fast, in a hurry, rapid weight loss. They're advertising. The advertising alone will make people. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of the stuff I look at, I'm like, wow, I should try that diet, knowing that's crazy to do. All right then. Congratulations. Congrats, girl. Congratulations. So with that being said, the industry is just saturated with all the different types of plans. Now I will say there's two plans out there, and I don't know why I cannot remember that first plan where you tell them what you want and they'll box it up and they'll send the meals to you. There is one for vegan people, and then there's one that people do uh, for regular eating. You just tell them what you want, and then they'll send it to you. Well, Taylor, the best option for dieting after you found out what your body can tolerate. So, like Tiffany Chanel says, she's gluten and alkaline. I think she said no, allergenic and gluten. And for me, I chose to live a vegan lifestyle. So because I had so many allergies. And the funny thing is I had allergies and I took the allergy test, and the things that they said I was allergic to, I ate all of my life. That's another topic that I will talk about. But to make it, to make you, you're welcome. So the best thing, Taylor, is to eat a balance, just to be balanced, a balanced diet. Minimize your carbs. You have to have your proteins, your berries, your nuts, your fruits. You just have to minimize and just be very consistent and don't overeat. Stay out of processed foods. Processed foods is a no-no. So you don't want to do anything processed. That was tough for me. Um, just a balanced diet and be consistent. And you may want to think about doing something such as um, planning, because planning means a lot. So if you plan your meals, you don't have the tendency of going out to fast foods, and stay away from fast food, short bus pull up, Popeye's chicken. It's okay if you do it every once in a while, but if you make that a weekly thing, that's not going to look too good on your body. So my next question is, so like with Jazzy, she did the banana and cottage cheese diet, and I've done several. So my next question to you guys, just moderation, exactly, Taylor. So if you want to eat a piece of cake or a piece of pie or ice cream or what, just know your limits on it. Don't overeat it. And I'm a strong believer is if you eat something, as long as you have a good digestive system and exercise, along with eating proper, manageable foods, I think you'll be just fine. Yep, minimize the carbs, stay away from processed food. Amen, amen. And drink is, yeah, water, water, water. We talked about water last week. Water, exercise, carbs, protein. And a lot of people say protein, you don't have to eat a lot of meat, but you need protein to help run that engine of your body. You know, you got to have the protein. So, does anybody know? Can anybody attest to the diet work? Does the diets really work? Does the diets really work? Yes, ma'am. I said cake, and I don't mean diet cake either. When I want cake, I want cake. I want grandma's pound cake or some cake with icing on it. Yes, ma'am. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I do eat me some cake occasionally, but when I eat it, guess what? I wash it down with a bunch of water and some exercise. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. I knew that, and I want to talk to you about something later too. I knew that you had that today. So
it's 8 o'clock.
Okay, yep, 8 o'clock. Go sign in. God bless. Prayers. So to ask the question, does anybody have done the diets? Do they really work? And I'll go ahead and answer. Nope, can't stick with them. Just can't, and just gain it back. Exactly, Jazzy. That is exactly my point. They work because anything you do, repetition, consistently, it will work. But what it does not do, it does not tell you, it doesn't teach you to be, it doesn't teach you the right way of eating. And most of these diets, they tell you quick weight loss. Yeah. What's the other one? I said it earlier. Quick weight loss or the 7 day diet. Now I'm going to tell you one diet that actually worked for me. It was the cabbage diet. And I'm going to tell you why. You guys know why. It's nothing but water. It's nothing but water. All the vegetables you put in there is water. Cabbage and squash is nothing but water. So it doesn't teach. So these diets work if you're sticking with it, but you can't use that diet for the rest of your life. You cannot be on the cayenne pepper diet for the rest of your life. You cannot be on the what is that cookie diet for the rest of your life. You can't do the juice diet for the rest of your life. So instead of telling them, and some of them will say, well, eat a comfortable meal or eat a balanced meal and then drink the slim fast shake twice a day. But what's a balanced diet? They have changed that pyramid so many times to the fact that I'm like, this is why I decided to go vegan because they changed that pyramid so many times. So it will work, but you cannot do it for the rest of your life. So what we need to do if we're using these quick weight loss methods, we need to learn how to eat correctly. And because 9 times out of 10, and I am one, I lost 55 pounds once and I gained it all back plus some. And that's because, and I knew full well that I was not eating correctly. And what people will say is, "Oh, I'll just go get some of those diet pills, and I'll just go ahead and lose this weight really quick, and then lose the weight, and they get all happy, and they start back eating the stuff that they're not supposed to eat, and then they're again, and they're taking your body in that yo-yo effect. You're taking your body through a lot. You cannot do that to your body because you have one ticker and one ticker only. So once you have clogged that heart up, once you have done something that you're not supposed to do, which is juggling your meals around and taking all these medications. I did it. I'm telling you, I abused my body with medicine to lose weight. I did. I will never do it again. I mean, I've done some really weird things and I'm not proud of it, but that's my way of looking back saying, don't do it again. You do it one time, you do it a second time, but once you get to doing it over and over and over again, it's damaging to your body. I've taken things from, I forgot what that medicine was that all those people end up going into the hospital, they died, and Fen-Phen, that's what it was. I took Fen-Phen. I took, oh gosh, what was the other one? I took the one that truck drivers take. And that was when I took that one and that was horrible. That was horrible. I took that, it was a form of speed. I took it at 10 o'clock one morning. Exactly. It's why I decided to leave dieting alone and change my way of eating. I stopped eating red meat. Amen. I stopped eating pork, amen, and I stopped eating bread unless I'm eating a sandwich. Absolutely. I don't drink milk anymore either. I don't drink, and I'm allergic to dairy products. So I never liked milk anyway. But I would eat eggs and I would eat cheese was my hardest thing. And when I learned how to make vegan cheese, it was just the best thing ever. So yes, you guys are absolutely right. And I'm glad you guys are communicating and talking about this because you're right. When I took that pill, I'll never forget. I took it. My friend said, take it at 9 o'clock in the morning because it's going to have you some kind of way. And I said, oh, no, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm going to take it. I'll take it at 12. So I want to make sure it lasts so I can come home and clean up. Do you know that pill kept me awake for 7 days straight? 7 days. And I do believe that probably has some contribution to me not sleeping now because I stayed awake for 7 days straight. 7 days. I cleaned the house 3 or 4 times over. And that was scary because my heart was racing so bad, but I was too afraid to tell anybody and too embarrassed to tell anybody what I did. So not only did I do something foolish, I was even a bigger fool to not tell anybody because I could have finally clunked out and they never would have known until they ran if the family decided to do an autopsy. So these are things that we have to learn not to do, and we're grown. We should know these things. We cannot rapidly deal with having a quick weight loss. So I just pretty much answered the question why it doesn't work because it doesn't teach you the proper way. And actually, the slide changed, so I'm sorry. I'm waiting for it to change. The slide will not change. It will not let me be great. There we go. So no, it does not work. It works temporarily because it doesn't teach you the proper way of eating. You're not learning. Or you don't care to learn. That's the thing. Do you learn or do you just care not to learn? Most people, they are so adamant about losing weight for the moment, and they're not adamant about it. Then once you lose the weight, guess what you do? You go back to your bad habits, and guess what? You gain the weight plus some. You're shocking your body. These are not good things to do. It is not good things to do. I have a friend today. She finally had the surgery, the gastric bypass surgery. She was one of the ones with me that we would go to the weight loss clinic every week, go weigh in. We wouldn't eat. That was another thing. We would not eat. That's a no-no. Don't ever skip your meals. That's a big no-no. We would not eat for like from Thursday to Sunday. We wouldn't eat Monday through Wednesday because we weighed in on Thursday. So we wouldn't eat those times because we wanted to look good on the scale when we went to the doctor. Get our B12 shot, and our Tenuate was the other medication that I took. So I would take the Tenuate and get the B12 shot, leave there, and guess what we did? We partied all weekend. Drink, 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 drink. And we didn't eat because we purposely knew we were going to be drinking and we didn't want to gain weight because alcohol has a lot of calories. I did some foolish things, guys. I really did some foolish things. I took some diet pills and they had a lawsuit against it. So many people lost it. Yeah, that was the one. That was the fen-phen living better. That was fen-phen. And the funny thing is the fen-phen was mixed. It was two mixtures of medication. And I took the first medication before, and they were called fasting. That was the one I took first. I was working in the pharmacy. And the pharmacist allowed me, which he could have lost his license and everything. He allowed me to take those pills without a doctor's prescription. Sure did. It was called fasting. I took fasting and it worked for me at the time being. I would take the public transportation instead of me taking the public transportation to the train station and then home. I would walk. I had so much energy from it. I'm still trying to lose my pregnancy weight. I was 174 and stuck at 150. Are you exercising with that, Jazzy? So yes, living better. That was a I didn't know you took that one. That one was a horrible one. I could only take it for like a week. Yes, Marley, I'm telling you, I did. I took that fen-phen for a week and I started feeling really, really bad. My chest was hurting. I couldn't breathe and the weight was coming off so fast and I just didn't know what to do. So I stopped taking it. I just cold stopped. I said, something else has got to be done. So I went to see my weight doctor and that's who gave me the Tenuate. And he would check, we had to write that, which is why I tell you guys that journaling is very important. So, um, oh, Jazzy, yeah, girl, put you some extra. If you put some walking in, you would be amazed. You would definitely, if you like Marley's that's cutting the grass, would do it. Actually, cleaning your house, and if you have stairs in your house, honey, I'm telling you, run them stairs up and down. You'll do it. Get your hula hoop. Just do some hot exercise. Come to our Fitness Friday, and Tiffany does a fitness thing too on Fridays. So we try to focus on things like that. I do the at-home exercising on Fitness Friday. But yeah, you put some exercise into it. And if you're eating a prepper diet, you will lose it. Hey, Wilson, for real, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. So those medications were no joke. And my heart was pounding. I didn't sign up for the lawsuit. I probably should have, but with God's blessings, I'm good. But that was one thing that I had never experienced other than me taking those, and I forgot what they were called, red something, but those things were horrible. It was, I'm telling you, it was not good for me. So yes, Jasmine, if you want to come in on Friday, I'm at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and Tiffany Chanel is at 9 p.m. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next slide, and let me give you some more facts here. Now, we were talking about the different types of diets and does it work and whatnot. In my house, walking down 7 times a day, cleaning the house and caring for Dad. Yes, those stairs will do it. Unfortunately for me, the stairs are my enemy because I do well going up, but I fall a lot with MS. And I said that on my lives when I'm walking. Going down is something about it. My leg just automatically just snap and I fall down the stairs. I've fallen down the stairs so much now, it's just not even, people don't even come to check on me and say, did you just fall? Yeah, I fell down the stairs. I just have to be careful now because I'm so afraid that eventually I'm praying that I don't fall and hurt myself. But yeah, the stairs will do it for you. If you have stairs, Jazzy, do the stairs. It'll help. It will help. So I want to give you guys a little bit of information. During my master's program, I did a seminar, and it was a 2-week seminar, and it was with 4 different diet plans. We had doctors to follow the people that agreed to do it. We did, I'm sorry, read in the chat. Sorry, guys. So, yes, we had 4 different types of plans. One plan was the one where people just were not eating, they were just like skipping meals. We did another plan that was a fad diet. Then we did the ones with pills. So whether they were prescribed medications or whether they were the ones that you can take over the counter. I don't even know if they still do over the counter pills. I don't even know. And then the 4th one was eating and working out. This was a 2-week seminar. It was followed by doctors, and it was a panel of, I think we had a total of 25 people in there. Now, I cannot show you guys the results because, again, that's in my manual, and that will not be, I cannot show it right now, but I will tell you that out of those different plans, which one do you guys think actually worked? So again, we had the people that, I'm sorry, and we went back after they did it for 2 weeks. We went back, they continued on with the diet, and we had to see how they were doing after the 2-week plan. So some of them, 2 out of the, let's see, 2, yes. So we went back after that just to see how they did afterwards. And out of all of the different types of people that were on the panel, only one set of customers or patients actually was doing well and continued to lose weight. And you guys know who it was, right? So we definitely know it wasn't the not eating one, because you do know just because you're not eating, you're not going to lose weight. You will actually gain weight for not eating. So that one didn't work. The ones that was taking the pills, they stuck with the pills, but they eventually, the doctors stopped giving them the pills because they told them they needed to learn how to eat correctly, because they were using the pills as a ploy to help them lose the weight, and they wanted them to learn how to lose the weight. And then, of course, the type one was the fad diets, because the only reason that one was an okay one was because they ended up using like Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, and or Weight Watchers. But out of those 3, Weight Watchers had the better program. Even though they do the point system, they had the better program because they teaching the people how to eat. And I thought that was really cool about Weight Watchers because when I was on Weight Watchers, they didn't teach you that. They gave you a scale and say weigh your food, and that's it. So Weight Watchers won out of the fad diet. The next one that came close with the fad diets, y'all will not believe that one. It was the South Beach diet. That was the next one. And then, but last but not least, the one that actually was the winner was the eat and working out, eating a balanced meal and working out. Those were the ones that actually um, did well on the panel. And we went back 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, we went back a month later. And then we went again 6 months later just to do follow-ups because they had to do it with the people that was taking medicine. We had to make sure we go back to check on them too. So out of all of those, the one that really actually was successful was the ones that was eating healthy, a balanced diet, and working out. Okay, so our next slide. Hey, the Positive Mukbanger, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Okay, guys, so the next slide is going to come up. It's going to be a no-brainer here. Again, there are different ways that we can do to help us with our eating, our healthy living, our healthy lifestyle. One thing that I live by is the mobile apps. There's so many mobile apps out there that are free. You can use the ones that will help you to do your grocery shopping. You have the ones that will help you plan out your meals. You have the ones that will count your carbs, count your water, journal for you. The mobile apps are awesome, and get you one that's free and also do meal planning, all those good things. But even with that, there are the ones that I tell you that will deliver the foods to you. And I don't know why I cannot think of it. I can see the name of the company, but I cannot think of the name of them. They actually prepares the meals for you and mail them to you. They're frozen. If anybody know what it is, please tell me. Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful. So if anybody can remember what that one was, I know there's one called the Purple. I used it for vegan, but I cannot remember the one for the regular food. And I cannot think of it. I can see it, but I cannot think of it. So those are ones that I recommend to help you with better managing what your food intake. And again, this was not to tell anybody to lose weight or they need to lose weight or anything of that nature. I just want to come out as a support system to help you with some of the tools that you may or may not know, and just to kind of give you an idea of how much the market is out there with all these things that we're supposed to be able to take to help us, when in actuality, it really doesn't help us. It actually hinders us. It actually works against us, and it's just taking our money. So I'm just saying, if you eat a balanced diet, you'll be fine. Of course, when I find out the name of that plan, I am going to actually make a video of it because I did buy through the one for vegan, and it was really nice. I cannot think of what it was. The one for the your Mediterranean or your regular eaters. Hey, Natural Way Out Patty, how are you? Welcome. You and your girl, you styling some hair. I too bad you don't live in my neighborhood because you'll be doing my hair. You know I don't like doing hair. So, guys, I have a list of references here that I put up, but I also want to tell you in conclusion, the thing about eating is finding a healthy diet for you. It's called process of elimination. Find a balanced diet. Of course, if you go out to the CDC or these other places and show the triangle and tell you how many servings of this you're supposed to eat, that works too, but it doesn't work for everybody. You got to know your body. If you have to go and have your doctor to check you to see what's good for you, what's not good for you, but just make sure you have a balanced diet. Your weight should not be a problem, but you also have to add exercise into the plan. So even if that means that you're going to park further away from the door, or you're going to walk to the mailbox, and if you're going to walk around the block, or if you're just going to go walk in the pool, walking in the pool is awesome. So I have three girls here too, and yours. This takes days. Oh my goodness, I could not. I could not. Nutrisystem was one of them, but it's another one. The Positive Mukbanger. It's one that's I cannot think of the name of it, but they're frozen. And gosh, what was the name of that company? Oh, I cannot think of the name of it. Sorry, but Nutrisystem was one. Nutrisystem and Jenny Craig. I felt that I was the most disappointed in those because the food. If you really want people to eat your food and lose weight and stick with it, you got to make food that's a little bit that tastes better. Because which one was it? One of them tastes like cardboard. I'm like, I could never eat this. It didn't taste good at all. So yeah, find your balance and make sure that you practice time management and preparation of your food, preparing your food. That makes a difference because what is the first thing you do when you come home if you didn't take the chicken out the freezer to thaw out or you didn't put it in the crock pot? The first thing you're gonna do, the children is yelling, they're hungry, or your husband is hungry, or you're hungry. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop off at fast food, and that's the things that we gotta stop doing. We got to stop doing that, guys. And again, I'm only trying to tell you this because I'm trying to offer this information to you because I want you guys to be around a long time. And if I can help you in any way, that's my motto. I'm going to help you. A lot of people are mad at me because I took my sister is so mad at me because I used to tell her all the time, you eat too much. And now she's trying to become vegan. So I help her with that. I help her with the recipes and things like that. Which reminds me, that's what I was intending to do on this slide today was to leave you guys with a recipe. So I did not do so. I'm going to get a little better. I'm getting better and better each time I give these presentations because when I was doing it in the business world, I would always come prepared with things. Like I would have donuts as opposed to bagels, or I'll have cake as opposed to angel food. I would just give them some comparisons. So I'm trying to get better with it. So I'm glad you guys are sticking with me on that. And I appreciate you all coming in today. So did anybody have any questions, any suggestions, any mobile apps that you can think of, anything that you can think of, any type of meal plan, any type of diet? The only place I would eat out would be Chipotle. I eat what I make. Exactly. Me too. Me too. If I go out, it's very far in between. I mean, really, and especially now, I really don't trust eating nobody's food right now because I don't know if the people there cooking the food, if they're not walking around contagious. So I just prefer to cook my own food. If that means that I'll have to just eat um, a bowl of soup or something, I'll be okay. So, did anybody have any other suggestions as far as what you did that may have helped you lose weight? So Marley said that she runs up and down the stairs, and I know she does taking care of her dad and cleaning the house and things like that. And I know she's cutting grass because I was out walking and she was cutting grass. So she does a lot and she does things on her own. She lost weight just by doing things on her own. So does anybody else lost weight, or even if somebody took something that was really not good for them, this is the time that we open up the platform for people to tell each other what has been good for them or what hasn't been good for them. Nutrition bars, that's the other thing. They have those nutrition bars. You have to be careful with that. Hey, healthy. Hi, R3 Healthy. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Did you go out for your walk today? I saw you on your walk. Yes, I'm happy making my own. I like to eat fast and I can eat fasting too. I lost all my baby weight each time. Okay, so now the natural way. Jazzy, are you still in here? If you're still in, Jazzy, I love Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle. Yep. Jazzy, if you're still in here, Natural Way of Con, she said that she lost all of her baby weight by doing a my car further away. Absolutely, me too. Even though I have um, about to walk to work, and yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, definitely. Then that's the best time because I would park at the Midtown train station. I wouldn't park there. I would take the train. I never drove. I took the train from Midtown train station or North Avenue train station, and I would take it and get off at Lenox station and go to work and come home, and I would do the same thing. Now, a lot of times I would drive the. I see you guys' comments, so yes, so I would do that too, Marley. I would walk, and sometimes I would go the extra because the closest train station to my home was actually the Art Center station or the Midtown station. But sometimes I would take North Avenue just to get the extra walk in. Okay, so I'm gonna look at your comments, guys. Thank you so much for your comments. So let's see. I love that. You can see what organic. Yes, yes, yes. Measuring my food to ensure that I'm eating the allotted serving size. That is so positive and that is so good. I have a scale. Now, ask me when the last time I used it because I've been doing a lot of juicing, but I do have a scale I bought from not Amazon. What was it called? Wayfair. It's a very nice scale. So yes, measuring because you know that was part of back when I did Weight Watchers. That was part of their journey that you weigh your food. So yes, if you can get in the habit of weighing your food and cutting my carbs and sugar intake, sugar is a beast, especially if it's processed. The refineries, those sugars are bad. They're bad, bad, bad. Let's see. I got pregnant, lost all my weight, and I gained weight as soon as I knew I was pregnant. Oh, well. Uh, oh, okay. Well, at least you went outside. And I'm doing fine today. I had a little headache, but it's easing down. I think my headache came on from the weather because it is raining here today, and I think the rain, the weather had something to do with my headache. But I'm fine now. You live down the street, Marley. I promise you, we probably knew each other long before YouTube. We probably knew each other long before YouTube. I promise you that. Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, it rained bad here today. It rained last night and today, and I think that has a lot to do with my headache. I don't have allergies or anything like that, but I think the barometric pressure has something to do with it. Miss Yo-Yo says, "Hello, natural way of body. Hello, honey lemon tree. How are you? Too much sugar throws off your hormones. Yes, sugar is a beast. I'm telling you, sugar is a beast. Processed food is even more of a beast. Do you guys pay attention to processed foods, or you just? I know I took on a challenge. I did two things, and I'm always a challenge girl. I gotta have proof in the put. I gotta put my hands on things, right? So I did. I decided to cut out carbs, and I did not realize how hard it was to find stuff that did not have carbs in it. That was probably one of the hardest challenges that I did to find something that did. The only thing I found was yeah, we did. I'm telling you, we probably did cross paths. Yes, we probably did. Peppermint is great for headaches. Thank you for that suggestion. I will give that a try. Have you tried magnesium oil? I haven't tried the oil. Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys see what Natural Way of Heidi says. She's really good with making natural things. And I promised her, which I haven't done it yet, so I'm a slacker on that one. I've got to send her some information on natural things for my head, for my hair. My hair is so thin with medications and whatnot. But she does a lot of good things, and she's given some really good information. As a matter of fact, I may Instagram you Natural Way. I would need you to come up on the panel one week, one Wednesday. That would be great if you could do that. I know you're doing the baby's hair, so We can arrange that. That would be great because I did a topic, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where we talked about natural um, products to um, for health reasons. I forgot the name of the topic, but we talked about natural herbs. I like peppermint and chamomile. Yeah. What do you guys recommend for sleep? Because sleep plays an important part on your diet too. Now I have peppermint oil. Would that be okay to do that instead of Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah, because I have the migraines too. I was gonna go and have the piercing done in my ear. Peppermint. So you guys do like the peppermint chamomile tea or one or the other? Oh, you said and. Okay, that makes sense. Lavender tea. Now that one I have not heard of. Watch the remainder of the live on the replay. Much love. Thank you, Positive. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I go every Wednesday at 7:30. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my informational lives at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Positive Buckbang, if you could do me a favor though, if you're rewatching it, don't rewatch it because you've been in the live. If you can just open up another browser to do so, because I think that affects my algorithm. So if you can just um, check it out differently, because that does bother the algorithm. But if you can't, I understand because this is very important information. So I don't have a problem with it if you can't do that. Marley, it's great. Yeah. So yeah, this is really cool. I like the conversations when we all pitch in and have information to talk about. So that makes me feel good that you guys are liking the topics that I'm picking. So I know next week I'm trying to get lavender. I grow lavender. That is really good for stress and sleep. And I wish that I could grow it inside my house, inside my bedroom. Oh, awesome, awesome. Okay, so what I'll do, natural way, I will send you a Instagram, and we can come up with a topic together, and we can talk that way because there's a lot of us in here that would like to know more natural things. Me, for one, I'm holistic until I had to start taking my MS medication. So yeah, I definitely would love to have you up on the panel. And I think if and what we'll do is we'll have this big announcement for our platform for that Wednesday. That would be awesome. And also, guys, if you're in here now, if you have any topics that you would like to talk about on that Wednesday, we've got 11 amazing content providers in the chat. Whether you're upstairs, in the bushes, or on the platform, I really appreciate you coming. Please thumb up the live. Please thumbs me up. Please, please, please. So, anybody have any suggestions about what we should talk about? Because if we're going to have natural way to come up and talk, we know it's going to be something good. Anybody else want to come up? I mean, I can do it one of two ways. I can have her as a guest speaker to come up, and then we can open the platform to let other people come up with questions, or if they have suggestions, or if they have done something that has worked for them, I can do it that way too. Because I want to also now. I think natural way. I think we talked about kombucha too, didn't we? Because I said I was going to start making that. I would like to do something with that as well, kombucha or and actual different teas. Teas would be a good. Actually, tea was going to be my next week topic about different teas and whatnot. Because we talked last week. We talked about water and sodas and things like that. But I wanted to open up the platform to talk about tea and um, alcohol was another one that I may have to mix that with something else. But I would love to have more of a conversation with people coming up talking, or if we have guest speakers and you know your stuff. So I would love for you to come up and talk. So I will send you an Instagram. I promise you, I will Instagram you as soon as I get off of my live. I will Instagram you so that I can share some information with you, and we can come up with a time, and I'll set up the platform. Thank you, Marley. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. So I don't know if she's still on here, but if you saw Marley December's comment, the positive mukbang, that would be great. I'll actually Instagram you with that information too. But I appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you, Marley, for bringing that out. You love tea. I love tea. I did not like hot tea at first, but I've become a hot tea person. I don't drink coffee. Coffee is like one of my least favorites. That was another diet I did too, by the way, because coffee would fill me up. It would curb my appetite. So I did a coffee diet. Never heard of it. I may have made that one up myself, but I did it, and it actually helped me lose weight. And I was like, ooh, this is disgusting. But I do like tea now. Thank you, Marley. And she said, I love tea. And then she said, yes, I do. I make herbal teas. And oh, you did tell me that. You did tell me that. So maybe we can talk about, you want to talk about herbal teas, or do you want to talk about something else? Or you want to take this offside into the channel, into the IG world? And does anybody else out here want to talk about anything? They do the coffee and keto. I heard that because, yeah, because Tiffany Chanel drinks coffee. Um, and she's trying to follow a keto diet. And I think, what's her name? Tony Damien. She drinks coffee too, I believe. So yeah, because I'm trying to stretch this out. I do know that I've got two people that's going to come up and talk. One's going to talk about keto. I'm going to do vegan, and then someone else is going to talk about vegetarian lifestyle. So that's going to probably be either next week or the week after. So that's why I've got to come up with a time plan for everybody so that we're not crossing over and mixing up the information. And let's see. So I cannot wait. I cannot live without this essential oil. Yeah, those oils is bomb. I heard nothing but good things about them. And if you're doing them naturally and you're doing it on your own, there's no better way to get stuff for yourself. If you do it yourself, you know it's done right. Buying it from other people, you just really don't know. I'm just really leery about buying things now. We got 8 amazing people in the chat. Thanks so much. Thumbs me up. If you're in the backwoods, welcome. Also, you're welcome to come down and chat with us. But thank you for being here. You are appreciated. So yeah, just I don't know about buying things from other people. So that's been my biggest downfall. It's just, you know, I have to try and do things on my own, and I'm learning a lot. I learned from somebody how to make the kombucha. Does anybody in here? I know Natural Way knows, and Marley, and I think Marley knows. Anybody know about kombucha? And if you ever tried it, my favorite is the ginger aid. That one tastes really good. You have to have it. You have to have coffee. Wow. What type of coffee do you drink? Now, I know you probably don't. You don't do instant. Please tell me it's not instant. I drink coffee when I not drink coffee, but my grandparents when they would drink coffee in the morning, they would leave their coffee cups and we would drink the rest of it out, and they would tell us we were stunning our growth. Evidently, that didn't work for me. tried several of them and cannot stomach the taste. Oh, that's right. You did tell me that, Marley. You did say that. Could you not? You said you couldn't get past the taste. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. You can't drink coffee much. Huh? You ain't missing nothing because I don't miss it. Sorry for y'all to drink coffee. Love you long time. Love you long time. Don't call me saying I was marking off your coffee drinking. You do you. I just can't do it. Coffee is not one that I like. I used to, now here's what I used to do when I did drink coffee. My grandfather for Christmas, rest his soul, God rest. I every year for Christmas, I would buy him some kind of flavored coffee. It was a place called Coffee Tea and V in the mall. So I would stop and get him coffee, and then I would buy him a, what is that cake called? Fruit cake. And that's what I would get him for Christmas every year. Well, of course, when I take it to him, he would want to percolate it, and then he would want me to have coffee. So my husband and I would sit down and drink coffee and eat fruit cake with him. And I never liked fruit cake, but I did it because it was a memory that I have that's so close and dear to me to this day. When I go in the store at that time of the year and I see the fruit cakes, I get so full. My heart just gets so heavy because I miss those moments. I miss those moments. I'm slowly giving up coffee by drinking. Oh, good, 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 good. I have a craving coffee to it and eliminate the amount of coffee I used to use in the mix. Awesome. Good job. Good job. So yeah, so you're very attentive about doing stuff like that too, especially when it comes to your health. So I do notice. I did notice that. That's how the Bears do. You know that, right? And we don't mean Chicago Bears. We're talking about the Mercer Bears. That's right. That's right. So, but guys, any other questions? I really like to get suggestions. So here's the thing: if you have any suggestions for a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday platform, Monday is Mortgage Mondays. Wednesday, of course, is Wellness Wednesdays, and and Friday is Fitness Friday. And I am just looking for different topics to talk about because I don't want it to always be about me. I want you guys to interact, and I like to do things with all of you guys. Yes, yes, Mercer, Mercer. So if you don't want to discuss it here on the live, I will actually give it to you on the. I'm gonna put my Instagram here, and you guys can just put it on you can Instagram me. I did turn my Instagram back on, but I'm not checking it. Roar, Bears, that's right, the Bears, yes. So I remember the taste. Oh, okay. Wow. So with that being said, I'm getting ready to put my Instagram in the chat. So if you guys want to Instagram me some suggestions, I would love that because then that way I only like blue mountain coffee from Jamaica, but I have it occasionally. You know what? I did hear from my friend R3 Healthy. My friend said that. Okay, I won't forget, Marley. I won't. I will not. I'll send it to you. Um, Coffee from Colombia. So she would bring the work. She would rant and rave about the coffee from Colombia, the Colombian coffee, the Colombian coffee. And I tried that stuff is potent. I said, girl, I can't drink that. Y'all gonna have me running all over the office today. I'm already wired. So let me put my Instagram in the chat here. And it is a long one, but I Okay, so that's my Instagram, guys. I did finally turn it back on. I took it down yesterday for a few minutes, and now I put it back out. That is correct. It's Art the MS Fighter underscore Eat to Live Strong. The reason the reason I put the Eat to Live Strong on the end is because um, my channel initially was supposed to be Eat to Live Strong, but for some reason this lady will not let go of my channel. I don't have the time to fool with it. It's not that serious, but it is serious because she's using my brand. This is my brand that I pay for a license on every year, and um, IG just don't seem to care about it. So I'm gonna have to end up getting a attorney to take care of that. But at least I was able to put that on there so you guys know. And the only reason I did the underscore Eat to Live Strong because when I was sending people Instagrams, I was having to say, oh, by the way, this is Eat to Live Strong. Because I know a lot of people don't open this up. At least I don't. And Blue Mountain is my weakness. So I think I'm caught up in the chat. And because I didn't go through the chat to tell everybody hello when I saw them, I'm getting better, guys. Please don't take that as any form of disrespect or not caring. I care about each and every one of you that come into my live. I did catch you guys that were coming in after the live started, but I want to thank, first of all, the first one on the scene was the Miss Yo-Yo Show. Thank you, dear, for coming out and jumping on. If you would not have sent that message, I probably would have been late to my own live because I started to doze off. So I appreciate you sending me the message. And Living Better with Style underscore Rucker. Living Better, thank you so much for being here. Marley December, R3 Healthy, Tiffany Chanel, Short Bus Pull Up. Let me see, somebody else. The Positive Mukbanger, Marley December, Jazzy Nicole. I have to thank her for coming also. And did I get everybody? And if I have missed your name again, I do apologize. Call me out, hun. There we go. Honey Lemon Tea. Thank you, Honey Lemon Tea. Thank you for coming. So I appreciate all of you guys coming out today. And I know your time is valuable and important. So if you have any questions or concerns, if you could just give it up to me now. If anybody want to share any experiences. Oh, Taylor Burke, sorry. As I remember, I have to call out the people's names. So thank you guys for coming. I got 8 amazing content creators. I cannot say that word. I have 8 amazing content creators in the live, either on the panel, on the floor, in the bushes, upstairs, downstairs. I appreciate you however you come. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I have to say my final spiel, and then I'm going to go ahead and close out the live because I don't think we are anything else. You're welcome. No problem on the support. You're welcome. I found you. Glad you found me too. Let's see. I found you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, guys. I want to make sure I get everybody's questions and concerns. So thank you so much. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is my Mortgage Monday. Topic coming up this week. I think we're going to talk about the different types of loans, but I always send out an announcement the day before. And natural way. Okay, girl, can't forget you, boo. I can't forget you. Thank you. Hey, charge to that mind, not the heart. You know I love you long time. So yes, Monday and welcome. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I do love you a long time, and I'm glad you guys are here. I really am. So 9 amazing content creators. Y'all, thank God that I did it. Yes, I said it right this time. So I appreciate you guys coming. So Monday, yeah, thank you, Living Better. That is that moment. I tell you, I think about that when I go into the stores and I see that fruitcake, I get really full, and yeah, I miss those days. That would be the only time I would drink coffee. The only time is with granddaddy and grandma. That would be the only time. So I miss those days. I tell people all the time, make amends with your people. My granddad used to tell me all the time, you can, how would he say it? Oh God, it just lost a drew a blank. about your friends and your family. But yeah, he was a very wise man, very wise. You can pick your friends, but you cannot pick your family. That was his saying. No matter what the situation was, he said you can pick your friends, but you cannot pick your family. And he's right about that. You can't. It makes sense. So, but anyway, I won't hold you guys too much longer. We've got 10 minutes left. So if you guys want to hang out and talk with each other for 10 minutes, if you don't have somebody on your platform, be sure to show them some love and look at a full video, leave them a comment, send back a star or a heart or something to let them know that you were at their front porch, and they will return the flowers or the candy that you left. So I would, that's fine with me if you guys want to do that. But I think everybody pretty much in here are actually already related, which is good. But I can let, if you guys want to chat for, give me 9 more minutes. That'll be awesome, because then that will give me the time to go over. We can raid Candy C. Anybody else is live? Can anybody check to see who's live right now if we want to raid somebody? Because I know Candy C goes live on Wednesdays at 8, but if there's anybody out there that we want to raid, the Wilson for Real, that was another channel that was in here. So if you are still in the background, honey, I'm so sorry, but welcome, and I appreciate you coming. But can anybody check to see who's live right now? And I'll be happy to raid them. If you guys think there's a channel for us to raid, I'll be happy to do so. Thank you, Honey Lemon Tea, for the hearts and the love. Is that a blue heart or a purple? See, it's red on my phone, but on my computer it's showing blue. Funny. Yeah, bless my granddad. I miss him. I miss him so much. And Monday was 14 years to the date that he left us and went home. When y'all get, when my book is released, you guys are gonna know what I mean about my grandparents, because my mom, my grandparents, my dad, everybody's in that I've given love to in the book. But my grandfather had so many. Um, yes, no, living better. That's fine. That's fine. Um, so yes, my sister goes live in 10 minutes. Okay, you want to put your, you want to, what's your sister's, who is your sister? And Living Better can drop her link for me. I don't know who your sister, what's her information. Can you tell us her name, and then we can rate your sister. Okay, so Marley doesn't see anybody, but Natural Ways that her sister is going to go live in 10 minutes. So we would love to go to your sister's live. And guys, when we go to the live, if you can just put on there, Eat to Live Strong Rate, but please stay in the live for at least 15 minutes, even if you just in the background, just because we want people to get credit for their lives. So if you can stay for at least 15 to 20 minutes, I've heard 15 minutes, that would be greatly appreciated. She changed it to 9:30. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to rate Candy C. So can somebody, Living Better, can you drop Candy C's link for me, please, ma'am? Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but my grandfather, in the book, you guys are going to see what I mean. He was funny, 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 but he was a very serious, well respected guy. Um, and I mean, I've seen some things in my life. I've seen relationships that was abusive. My grandfather never, ever, and they were married. Oh gosh, I forgot how many years. It's coming up in July. He never, never disrespected my grandmother. He never raised his hand. He never, never. And if they were to start having a little spat, and he would just jump up and throw his hands in the air and say, "Well, the boss lady has spoken," and he'll walk away. My grandfather, I'm telling you, was the best. Never mind, she changed it to 9:30. Okay, One virtuous woman. Okay, so I have to thank you for that information. So you guys, you see her sister is one virtuous woman. So if you guys want to check her out, she's gonna go live at 9:30. So if you guys will please, if you want to go raid, we can raid Candy C, but if you would not, if you don't mind going over to check her sister out, that would be great. I will go and check your sister out too. After we stay in Candy C, I'll go check her out. Yes, guys, please thumbs up the live. Please, please, please. And we're gonna go ahead and raid Candy C unless y'all want to sit around for 30 more minutes. Oh, you're welcome. You are most welcome. There is she crafting, just want to make sure it's the right channel. So natural way she Marley December wants to know if your sister's crafting, just want to make sure it's the right channel. And R3 Healthy has left Marley December a package. So you got some unboxing. Don't y'all just love the little pink hair, the little virtual hugs? That's what that is, virtual hugs, right? Okay, I understand, R3. Thank you for coming. We'll see you hopefully next Wednesday or even Friday for my Fitness Friday or Monday for my Mortgage Monday. Thank you for joining us today. And you have a great night. God bless you. Okay, so R3, she's gonna unload. She's gonna open up the box, but she will definitely be happy to send you the thank you for the bit for the gift. Marley, she said yes, she is the crafting. That's even more interesting, natural way. So I'm definitely interested in that. So we're down to 7 amazing content users or content creators. I can't get this right for the life of me. I'm gonna write it on my computer and just make sure I say it. So we have 7 amazing content creators in the live. Thank you so much. And let me try and find Candy C. Living Better, did you find Candy C's live or did we find anybody else live? And guys, by the way, if you don't mind, at 11 o'clock, I believe the Miss Yo-Yo show is going to be on at 11. So if y'all want to drop in and say hello to her, that would be great. Anybody else going live anytime within the next, any today or tomorrow? You have anything exciting that you want to put out for today or tomorrow?
It's 9 o'clock.
Ooh, it's 9 o'clock.
So, don't.
Okay, guys. You go live tomorrow, putting my treatment in my hair. Okay, so you're going live tomorrow. What time tomorrow, if you don't mind putting it out there, so I'll make sure I can check you out tomorrow. And I'm going to definitely send you two ladies the Instagram too. All right, guys. I am. Oh, thank you, Living Better. Thank you. Then I can just come off. I was just typing it in. I thought you had. I saw you put yes, so I didn't know if you were still there. So please forgive me. I have. I see where you put it in the chat. So guys, it's 9 o'clock, a little after 9. I do appreciate you for coming out. Please make sure that you thumbs up the live, and by all means, um, please give me check me out on. Ooh, that's right. I do crocheting. So you. Oh, wait a minute. Crocheting twist in your hair. I was thinking about crocheting. So guys, make sure you guys come. Oh, thank you. Make sure you guys check me out on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, all at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday is Mortgage Monday. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, and Friday is Fitness Friday. If you guys can come, I would appreciate it. If you come, please make sure you come and thumbs me up and stay live. Stay with me for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I like people to integrate and talk in the lives. It's great, and I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and raid Candy C so I can get the rest of my night done, so I can go ahead and send everybody their Instagrams. And thank you so much for coming. Love you long time. Thank you so very much. Yes, please say Eat to Live Strong Raid, because a lot of times when we go over there, um, if they don't say raid, they have no idea that I've raided them. So yeah, if you can say Eat to Live Strong Raid, and if you can try to stay at least for 15 minutes, that's greatly appreciated. So, guys, thank you so much. I really had a great live today. This was awesome. So, I really appreciate you. You just don't know how much you made, how good you made me feel today. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you next time. I'm going to go over to the live also to put that in. So, I see you. Love you long time. Bye now. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You know what? Hello. Got the curly frizz down. So, thank you, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye. You have a blessed night too. Thank you. But ladies, I thank you so very much for hanging in there with me. Two amazing content creators in the live. Thank you for hanging in. If you would like for me to show any of the slides previously, please drop me a message here in the comment. I'll be happy to pull back up the slides. Thank you again for hanging in there. Also, as I left the platform with the other ladies and gentlemen that was in the live, if you have any suggestions on a topic for next Wednesday, for Wellness Wednesday, please be happy to accept that. If you want to send it to me through Instagram, that's fine, or you can put it here in the chat. Also, remember that Monday is Mortgage Monday, Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, and Friday is Fitness Friday. So if you have any suggestions for any three topics, I will be more than happy to answer or receive those suggestions. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. I am going to conclude the live tonight. I do appreciate it. Please remember to join me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Monday Mortgage or Mortgage Mondays, Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday, and Fitness Fridays. Thank you again. They're all at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you long time, and thank you so much for coming. Bye bye now.